What's up, George? We got somebody out here, they had a gun. That's the call. And when they called the police, they supposedly ditched the gun. There's cops over there. They're all black vehicles. If you can see, they're police vehicles. There's one over here. And they said they got the vehicle. I'm just keeping, they don't know I'm here. Well, they might, dispatch might.
119, 425. Yeah. Good. Yeah.
They're talking to him right now. They said to stand by. I'm going over here on the sidewalk, you guys. I was behind that. This is an apartment complex. Leo, what's up, man? This dude supposedly had a gun, and when they called the police, supposedly that he ditched his gun. There's all kinds. They were walking through the apartment complex. There's two other cops that walked out of here. I don't know where they went, unless they went back and got their vehicle. The situation looks like it's over here. They have no clue I'm here, y'all. He's got his gun out. If you look, he's got his pistol out. He's holding his pistol down by his side. They said they're talking to him now. They're over there. Where that light's by that tree. Maybe he's taking cover there. I think there's another one coming. Remember, they're not responsible for my safety. I am responsible for my safety. I'm being careful, Hill. They're taking cover by that tree. Holy cow. Did they get him or did they terminate it? They got cops all through this apartment complex, guy. I'm telling you right now, wouldn't be surprised if they don't walk up behind me. They didn't see where I parked, so I seen them walking by. No, I'm in Kokomo, you guys. It's a little fuzzy because I'm zoomed in, y'all. You know, just for the record, I am on the sidewalk. There's their cruisers. I think the car is at the gas station or something. I'm not 100% sure, y'all. Don't quote me on that, because if you look right down there, Chargers. Transmission, I'm buffering, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Leo, George, Shotproof, Bullwinkle, Daisy, James. Everybody, man, thanks for coming in here. I don't know if they're taking a posture or what. Looks like they might be, y'all. He's behind that tree. That means he's aiming. Here they come. See, look, one of them don't even have his lights on. One of them don't even have the lights on. See him? 6:53, no lights. 6:18. And they got one pulling in over here. 6:06. It looks like this car right here that came back may have met down there at the gas station for safety reasons, but they're gonna have to pull tape to push me back. Cowboys 8 panel, what's up, man?
Yeah, we're gonna come back over there.
They're putting rifles on. There's Hollinger. That's one of the flashlight boys. He's got his 40 cal up on his. He's ready. There's sheriff right here, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I'm moving fast, but there's officers jacking rifles right now over here. Jody FJ, everybody. This might be a standoff situation, you guys. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna say that for sure, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cops. Eight apartment complexes on foot, driving without their lights on, everything. We're in Kokomo, Indiana, you guys. Just so you know, the area I'm in, I'm near. I don't really want to blow my cover. I'm by the old GM plant, Goyer and Boulevard. I'm kind of staying over here in case he shoots out. I'm away from the. They're going in the building right now. I don't want to be in the crossfire. Yep. I'm not in the crossfire, you guys. They're going to channel 2 for right now, they said. I don't know if this county boy, but put my media badge on. That way they can have that. I'm not going to record the victims, y'all, and I'm going to stay out of the crossfire. The victims are to the right. They're leaning on their car, and they have not been told to leave. God dang, I'm buffering, ain't I? I'm sorry, y'all. Sneaky Beanie, it's alright. Thanks for tuning in, though. You got the popcorn out, do you? They're on channel 2, so we're not going to hear nothing anymore. Closed channel. I believe their channel 2 down here is actually encrypted. It's a tactical channel. That's what they always switch it to. You found the commands, didn't you, bub? If you guys are just tuning in, there's either 8 or 9. I can't count how many cops are here, y'all. There is a ton. I mean, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a county boy right behind me. No lights. That's that one. That's that Tahoe that ran from me, y'all. I guarantee you that is. He's just now coming up. I forget his unit number. Oh, he's gonna come over here and try to tell me something about safety.
That for a second, let me talk to you.
Do what?
Mute that for a second, let me talk to you.
Mute it?
Yeah.
I don't want to mute it.
Okay, well listen. We're dealing with a barricaded subject right now.
Okay.
Okay, and you videotaping them and live streaming. I'm assuming you're live, right?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, well you're live. Okay, and you're putting the officers at risk right now.
I am in a public place.
No, listen to me
listen.
right now.
Where?
You're putting our officers at risk.
Okay, are you going to pull tape?
Pull tape right now while we have an active crime scene?
I mean,
No.
there's people standing right there.
Okay, but
Three
they're
civilians.
not. Okay, they're not videotaping. They're not live streaming.
I don't have a right to do that while you're carrying out your duties?
If you're putting our officers at risk, no.
I'm not putting nobody at risk.
You are, because you're live streaming this, and now he knows exactly where everybody's at out here.
What's your name and badge number?
Corporal Hamilton, 347.
All right. Well, look, I kindly decline to violate my own constitutional rights to record in public on this sidewalk.
So for you,
you are not responsible for my safety.
it's not your safety I'm worried about right now.
Okay? You're not. You're not responsible for my
Okay.
safety.
But their safety.
This is the second
I am
time you
worried
came
about
up to me while I'm recording and tried to do prior restraint on me.
Negative.
Affirmative.
You couldn't even remember if you dealt with me or not.
I did deal with you on Markland Avenue at Choo Choo Magoo's. When you were at the BP and you pulled in behind me without your lights on.
I remember that because...
I do remember. I remember everything.
No, we
like
pulled
an
right
elephant.
in front of you, but you
But
didn't
look at
pay
the conversation we're
attention
having,
to this,
Hamilton. You are
Right?
distracted right now on your own will.
No,
You
because
came
you're
up to
putting
me.
our
You were
officers
sitting there
at
with your
risk.
lights off, man. I'm not interfering with you.
And then
I'm
it stepped
not.
up because he barricaded himself.
Well, that's not my business. You shouldn't be disclosing that
If it's
information.
not your business, then walk away.
It's an investigation.
Then walk away.
I am not going to walk away.
But you just wasn't your business.
I'm not walking away. Journalistic privilege.
Okay.
Journalistic privilege. I mean, I'm not interfering, man. There's civilians out here, and there's people over here. I'm not.
Live streaming.
All right. I decline to answer any questions
You
or talk to you anymore.
that's
You can contact my attorney.
Which is who?
Not answering no
makes
questions.
sense.
Not answering
I
no
can talk to your
questions.
attorney, but you're not going to tell me who.
I'm
it is.
not
That
answering no
makes a ton of
questions.
sense.
Call Lovey and Lovey out of Chicago. Elliot Slozar. Look it up.
Who's that?
Just look it up.
Who's that? Is that your attorney?
Look it up.
You're impossible, bro.
That's right. You're impossible. That's how you deal with it, y'all. Remain professional. He's trying to say I'm putting his officers at risk. When there's civilians out here, man, they're walking with people. There's a lady out there walking right back to her apartment. And no offense, I don't want to record people, but they're sitting in their vehicle with their windows down. I'm not even there. I'm out here on a public sidewalk. That's the second time that Hamilton's came up to me. He thinks I don't remember him. I remember every fucking thing. I might not have remembered his name because I've dealt with so many fucking cops, but I wanted him to identify himself. It's ridiculous. If they don't shut the scanner off on me, they're trying to tell me that I'm whatever. Do your job. You're over here distracting yourself. You should be more worried about what he was dispatched to than the cameraman. That's why he said to go to channel 2. He was sitting right behind me. It's the same Tahoe that ran from me all over town, you guys. I wasn't even speeding. He just ended up in the same spots as me, going down alleys, kicking up dust. And it's on a YouTube video that I have posted. It's that white Tahoe right there that I went out to the sheriff's department and recorded. He was backed in so I couldn't get his plate number. Putting his officers at risk. I'm recording live. That's my right. I am not forfeiting my rights. Not when there's other civilians sitting over here in their car. In the crossfire. That building is alright, let's look here. This building to the right is set in just a cunt hair from this building. So therefore, in a crossfire situation, all these cars are at risk and these civilians. I am not at risk. I may be at risk of ricochet, but anybody that knows gunshots and ballistics knows that when it hits that concrete, it's going to fragmentate. They are not responsible for my safety. They're saying I'm putting them at risk. They dispatched it over the scanner on public airwaves, FCC controlled airwaves. If they were concerned about that, they should have started off on a closed channel. Leo Watcher, man, text F2F and get it. See, he's probably sleeping, but if you text him, he'll answer his text message. That Hamilton's a tyrant, man. We recorded him at the hotel too when Chuck Bronson was up here with us. We got permission from the hotel to film, and they said, well, yeah, they're always here harassing our guests. They were butthurt about that. I ain't forfeiting my rights for nobody. I'll die for my rights. It's the way I feel. Here's another one. Right here. You know, they got these people blocked in. You know, I mean, technically, nobody can even get into their, you know what I'm saying? They're blocked in. They can't even retreat. It's ridiculous. It's like, you're impossible. I don't have nothing else to say to him. Violate my rights, and then you're gonna have to fucking get sued, because I'm not playing with him anymore. I know, like he's on a YouTube channel. You know, my YouTube channel. Put Stingray up and see. He's barricaded himself in there, they said. Hey, if they back these other people up, these civilians, I'll back up with them. But until they pull tape, 10 feet. Right on, Leo. Look, now they're talking to the people that went. They met him at the gas station. I'm assuming that's what they were at the gas station doing. And then they didn't tell them to stay at the gas station. Wait here. They brung them back to the scene and put them at risk. That's why I use Prism, you guys, because every time I go on YouTube and I end a video, it goes to private. If I end this video, it'll stay public. That way, if they try to lock me up, you guys got the proof of it. Car 51, what's up, man? Fire investigation, car 51. I almost said hello to Nightbot. Thank you guys for coming in here, man. Jeff, thank you. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry, man. They're gonna bring the people back and let them drive here and pull in before they did, and then he's gonna come up to me and tell me, because I'm live, I'm putting their officers at risk. You got life fucked up. You're putting your own officers at risk. Get your gun out and go up there and fucking defend them and leave me alone. Stand your ground, you guys. You don't forfeit any of your rights. It's just like I try to say to everybody. They say, well, you're not allowed to give legal advice. And you know what? We're allowed to have a discussion on a public forum, and that's what we're doing. You don't forfeit any of your rights in the court or anywhere, period. Don't waive no court hearings, none of that shit. That fucks up your due process rights. It's Corporal Hamilton of the Howard County Sheriff's Department. He's a tyrant. He's been a tyrant. Remember that? When QT, man, he was still alive. He was cracking on him at the hotel about their grinder pages and shit. That was hilarious. Rest in peace, QT, man. The chat is not the same without QT, you guys. I'm going to be 100% honest. Like, the chat used to be lively and entertaining, man, with QT around. But until they make those civilians leave, somebody could have a dash cam up right now. You don't know. Somebody could be in their window in the apartment live on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Get off my nuts. I'm sorry, they got me going, you guys. I need to quit rambling. I don't know. That sheriff in Vanderburgh County said that he doesn't care about fugitives' lives. Just so you guys know, I called him and asked him to resign. I should have recorded it. You got a right to redress your grievances. You know, if anybody wants to post the Howard County Sheriff Department phone number in here, you're more than welcome. Howard County, Indiana, Corporal Hamilton. I think his unit number is actually on that video, Leo, that where he was running through the alleys and shit, trying to, like, driving recklessly. Talk about putting people at risk. He could have slammed into some innocent person the way he was driving. See, they trying to look. He's got his brights on. See, they're trying to blind the camera. Ain't gonna work, man. I'm out here in public. See this public sidewalk? This is an approach, public approach. I don't even know what apartment this guy's in. He's just in that door. They haven't evacuated all those people that could be shot through the drywall. Get off me. I'm in Kokomo, bub. I'm over here, Goyer and Boulevard, by the old GM plant, Delphi. They just don't want to be on camera. They don't want nobody knowing about this stuff, you guys. There's no media here. Kokomo Tribune and all them, the perspective. That shit ain't even worth putting in your bird cage, alright? They need education down here, man. Whoever the attorney is around here, district attorney or whoever it is, they need to educate these guys. These are the people that, all these settled lawsuits and stuff that aren't disclosed, that have non-disclosure agreements and stuff like that, these are the guys that are the reason why, man. The taxpayers are losing money and they don't even realize it because they're not allowed to comment about the settlement that they receive. But they get to continue their job. They're never held accountable. That's how they push it under the rug. I was downtown. That's where I was lurking at. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I come to Kokomo, I park right in front of the police station until I hear a call. And then I go to that call. And then after this call, they'll close the scanner and you won't have no traffic on the scanner. That's on them. They're not responsible for our safety. And they sure as hell aren't allowed to come up and violate your rights. Plain and simple. Don't ever back down. Even if they got to put those silver bracelets on you. I don't give a fuck if they're pink. They can take me to jail, and then once I go to court, I'm gonna have my day in court. Hey, you ain't gotta worry about spelling stuff in here, right, man? We all make mistakes, man. Sometimes there's a guy who got the rifle. They got me going, y'all, man. That Hamilton, he's done that shit to me a couple different times. See, he sat over there and wasn't concerned about it for, what, 10 minutes? I'm not talking to him anymore. I plead the fifth. I ain't got nothing to say to him, dude. He asked me to mute my live. Are you fucking kidding me? I do have my encrypted chest camera on too, you guys. The only people that have access to that encryption disk is Freedom to Film and my old lady. I need a punctuation mark hurt in here, you guys. Punctuation mark hurt, please. I really don't mean no disrespect to any of them, you know. It's news gathering activities. I mean, I didn't have to, but I went and got me a damn media badge, you know. Just because they always ask what credentials I have and shit. I mean, I went and got that media badge. I mean, it's got my fucking picture right on it, y'all. You know? I didn't have to do that. I did it out of respect, so they don't gotta approach me. They see it around my neck, they can leave me the fuck alone. They're looking for a gun. Supposedly he ditched a gun. When they said they were calling the police, that's when he ditched a gun. So, you know, they got somebody that's inside the building. They haven't brung them out, and they're scouring the area for a gun. If they want to pull yellow crime scene tape, I will back up behind that tape, but I will stand at the tape. You know, the one that hates us the most, Hollinger, he didn't even say nothing. I gotta give him credit on that. He went and handled his business, what he was dispatched to. You know, them were the flashlight boys that were shining lights on us and everything else. Man. Toe for Life, what's up, man? Got somebody barricaded in here. That cops are butthurt right now, man. They hate cameras down here, man. This is the whole reason I come to Kokomo, y'all. Just to show people exactly what you're dealing with. If you look at this white car over here, they let these people drive in here from the gas station where they met them to get their story, and they let them drive in here, and they're still in the vehicle, actually in the crossfire. And then he comes, you know, then blocks them in so they can't get out. And then he was parked behind me over here, as documented in the video that I was recording, for 10 minutes. And then he comes over, parks, and then tells me for officer safety, I'm putting his officers at risk. Asked me to mute my live. You're trying to violate my rights from the get-go, Bubby. I already know, man. The FBI's watching all of us that audit you guys. Just so, I mean, if everybody don't know, go watch Project Veritas, and James O'Keefe just exposed it. An FBI agent just came out and exposed it. They're watching every one of us. Whether they're using FISA courts and they're using different ways to get warrants through magistrates and shit like that, and they're monitoring communications and phones, the geolocation of those, all that shit. But they're not allowed to use it against you because they'd be violating the Constitution. They're just doing it to gather intelligence on everybody. That's a fact. Watch the video. You'll understand it. Every state has a fusion center. And they ran our name through the fusion center and everything. It comes up when they pull me over. There's officer safety notes. What do they call me? A sovereign citizen. They basically give them a warning, not to fuck up. They're scouring this place galore, y'all. They're over here at the auto dealership or whatever it is. I mean, they're everywhere. You know, they're doing this all off of hearsay. Somebody met them at the gas station and said this was happening, and that's really what they're going off of right now. Pegasus, yes. Project Pegasus. Yep. Everybody in here, Google X key score. There is nothing, it doesn't matter. When you type in any box, and then, you know what I mean, that little line starts flashing and you start typing, whether it's a text, whether you're searching in Google, I don't care if you're on DuckDuckGo that blocks your privacy, all that. It does not matter. Whatever search tab you type information in, whether you put all space bars, you tap the space bar 5 times and then you hit the delete button 5 times, X key score keeps track of that. It used to be secret. It's not secret anymore. That's the National Security Administration that does that. Any keystroke that you make. That's crazy, but it's real deal, so no reason to be scared now. If I was scared, I'd be at church. They're searching over here in this dumpster. Just looking to see if maybe he threw something. I'm going off hearsay. There were 4 shots fired in Kokomo earlier. Officers were radioing over dispatch that they heard there was 2 shots fired south side of the city, and then another officer came over on dispatch and said on the radio and said that they heard 2 more shots, and it sounded like it was coming from the south side of the city. He said he was on North Apperson, and it sounded like it was coming from the south side of the city. Just so you guys know, I'm staying live until I get out of this whole fucking county. Until I get past the good portion. Maybe 2 counties. I don't never turn my chest camera off till I get home. That way there's no lies. Cowboys 8-panel shockproof, ex-bootlicker, Sound Minds, thank you. Toe for Life, Discombobulated, Joyce McDermott, Pink Taco, Leo Watcher, George, Daisy, Jeff, James, and everybody else. Empire Investigation Car 51. If I missed you, put a middle finger up there and I will recognize you. Alright, you guys, I'm going to zoom back in. They are not allowed to shut your phone off, man. I'm not muting my volume for nobody. I don't talk to cops. I don't talk to them. I want an attorney. I really don't. You can ask Freedom. I don't have no off-the-cuff conversations, slap them on their booty, tell them good game, none of that shit. I just record. Any interactions I have with them, I let them initiate the contact first. If I'm buffering, will you guys let me know? They're going to probably try to come over and cop-splain some more. Probably not. They're not allowed to come over and talk to me anymore. Ask me who my attorney is. Once you ask for an attorney, they're no longer allowed to ask you. The main thing is, you guys, anything you say and do can and will be used against you in the court of law. So technically, if you're not talking about standing up for your rights or quoting the law to them or something like that, don't talk to them, because they'll twist your fucking words. What hurts you the most is how they write a police report. So don't talk to them. To do the best service you can do to your attorney is to just ask for your attorney, plain and simple, no matter what, and record all interactions with law enforcement if possible. The ACLU has an app that you can download for your phone that will not shut off, and it's for that reason. I recommend that everybody look into that. There's an officer up in that hallway up in there, you see. I don't know if you guys can repost that phone number all you want. Redress your grievances. You have a right to redress your grievances. Everybody does. You never forfeit your fundamental rights. Those are your God-given rights. The only people that can take that from you is fucking God. Oh yeah, there's... You know what, you guys? We need to make our own app for cop watching. That's what we need to do. Seriously. Make our own app. That way everybody can get on that app, add that app, and then when somebody goes live, you get a notification. Everybody knows what's going on with everybody. They make their own computers for the cops. Oh, you don't see it? Don't put just put the put a word in with it. Don't put a space and just put the number after it or something if there's an algorithm killing it. Alright, you guys, man, they're dissipating. I believe they're going to be 10-8. That's 637, that unit there. Oh, he'll give us this plate number right here. 9008. They're leaving now, you guys. You have no duty to retreat in Indiana. Once they start trying to violate your rights, no duty to retreat, man. Like, he's gonna be over there butt hurt, man. He hates the cameras. Watch. He's a mean mug. Look. Yeah. Butt hurt. Can I get a punctuation mark hurt, please, Pink Taco? I'm gonna put a punctuation mark salt in there too. Put a bunch of salt shakers so we can pour salt in the fucking wound. Thank you. There you go, Hamilton. Hamilton's a tyrant, you guys. 100%. I'm gonna make one for it. Salt. That way we can pour that in the wound. Is there a band-aid? Oh, there's bandage on the head shit. You know. I know. You can't reason with me. 8599 plate number. You know, I kind of want to tell Hollinger thank you for not being a fucking tyrant like Hamilton.